If you are stressed or experiencing any type of negative emotion and you want to bring yourself back into a state of balance and ease, would you rather use a technique that is super complicated and elaborate, or would you rather choose a technique that is easy and practical and simple? Although sometimes we want like super fast results or something that is like magically going to shift our emotional and mental state, we still underestimate the power of simple techniques such as going for a slow and deep breath. The other day I was reading a post on Facebook where the writer asked the audience what do they usually do when they're experiencing stress. And with more than 100 comments, no one mentioned taking slow and deep breaths. They were all, super effective suggestions, such as, meditation, going for a walk, talking to someone. But it looks like we do underestimate the power of using our breath the right way. There's a writer called James Nestor who wrote a book called Breath. And he, over the period of 10 years, he collected numerous studies about the effects of breathing the right way. Because with our lifestyle, we forget how to breathe the right way. And so he was talking about how healing it is for the body to breathe from the nostrils versus from the mouth. And he was sharing real life stories about people healing lots of problems such as sleep apnea and ADHD, and even teeth problems, just by choosing to breathe the right way. You may think that slowing your breath is something too simple to be effective, but there's nothing simple behind the cascade of processes that will go on in your body once you activate the healing intelligence in your body just by taking control of your breath. It is simple because you're doing it without much thought. Your nervous system is handling this, but once you take your power back, you take control over your breath, you trigger lots of processes that have a lot of complicated and complex science behind them, that will allow your all of your internal systems really to come back to a state of balance. And studies have shown that the state of optimal functioning inside our bodies pertains to a heart rate variability that is produced by a coherent breath of 10 seconds, meaning 5 seconds inhale and 5 seconds exhale. So once you take control over your breath and you start breathing 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out, it's like you are leading your body, you are triggering the intelligence within your body to start working to bring all of your internal systems into a state of balance, including your emotional and mental state, because all of these are related. So don't fall for the trap of thinking that just by slowing down your breath, it is not enough to get you out of a stress mode. This is how you move your physiology into a more balanced state. This is how you take your power back from anything that is triggering you, just by choosing to focus on your breath, inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds while you're just concentrating on your breath. If you do it sporadically during the day, or you do it intentionally for 5 minutes 3 times a day, you will start noticing how not simple it is, how effective really is. You will be experiencing something that you don't need science to tell you about it, because you're gonna start feeling within your body physically, you're gonna start feeling it emotionally and mentally, the tremendous effects of slowing down your breath and how it's going to bring you into a state of balance, whether physically or mentally or emotionally.